Welcome to 8th class biology. So we were discussing about microorganism. We already covered the structure and different uses of microorganism and their diseases. Everything we already completed. Now we are going to study about microbes in food processing. Okay, so what is mean by food processing? You know these microorganism, yeast and bacteria and molds. These microorganisms, they are commonly used in food processing. The microorganism, they produce organic acids and alcohol and esters, and by fermentation in these chemicals or organic acids or alcohol, we can preserve food items for a long time. Okay, so microorganism, they help in food preservation. So let's study food preservation. Microbes in food process. For food processing, commonly used microorganisms are yeast, bacteria and molds. Fermentation process, which is carried out by microorganisms, result in the production of organic acids, alcohol and the esters. They help to preserve food and generate distinctive new food products. Food preservation. Two techniques are followed in food preservation. They are traditional techniques and modern techniques. Traditional techniques: fermentation and pickling. What is fermentation? Fermentation is the microbial conversion of starch and sugars into alcohol. It makes food more nutritious and palatable. Okay, so what is fermentation? Fermentation is the microbial conversion of starch and sugar into alcohol. The next one, pickling. Pickling is a method of preserving food in an edible antimicrobial liquid. It is two types. First one, chemical pickling, and second one, fermentation pickling. What is chemical pickling? The food is placed in an edible liquid that kills bacteria and other microorganisms. Example, vinegar, alcohol, vegetable oil. These are called pickling agents. Then what is fermentation pickling? Bacteria in the liquid produce organic acid as preservation agent that produces lactic acid due to presence of lactobacillus. Next traditional technique, boiling. Boiling liquid food items kill all the microbes. Example, milk and water. Sugaring. Sugar is used to preserve fruits in an antimicrobial syrup with fruit such as apples, pears, peaches, plums, or in a crystallized form. Therefore, the product is stored in dry condition. Modern techniques. Pasteurization. It is a process for preservation of liquid food. This method was invented by Louis Pasteur in 1862. Milk is heated up to 70 degrees Celsius to kill the bacteria and is cooled to 10 degrees Celsius to prevent the growth of remaining bacteria. Then milk is stored in sterilized bottles in cold places. Relationships between man and microbes, balances, imbalances, and uses. Thousands of bacteria, fungi, and other microbes that live in our gut are essential contributors to a good health. They break down toxins, manufacture some vitamins and essential amino acids, and form a barrier against invaders. Gut microbes are the bacteria in human gut. It is one of the most important allies in our overall health and well-being. Gut ensures that the body is absorbing all the important nutrients to function at its highest level. Many different aspects of health are attached to it. Prions. The word prion is derived from proteinaceous infectious particle. Prions have neither DNA or RNA to transmit infection.
A prion is mutated form of usually harmless protein. Prion cause diseases by affecting brain or neural tissue. Example, Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. Another example is Kuru, which associated with cannibalism. Virions. Virion is an entire virus particle consisting of an outer protein shell called capsid and an inner core of nucleic acid, RNA or DNA. If the virus is found outside the cell, it is known as virion. Virion has the capacity to infect the living tissue.